Hi guys, Michelle here. Today we're going to do a training on how to use our new child restraint systems. These were gifted to us by the Utah Bureau of EMS. We have 4 of these, so each ambulance should have one. These are fantastic for when you need to restrain your patient but still have access. Maybe you need to do some interventions and things like that that are not as conducive in a car seat. And so we're going to go over how to do that, how to secure them, how to secure your patient. When you look at it and when you get it out, they will all be in the same compartments as your stair chair, and it'll look just like this. This will be the package. Okay? So if we open this up, we've got our instruction card here, right here. These are all color coordinated. They're based on weight, on child weight, and they all coordinate with the Broslow tape color. So if you measure your patient first, it should be pretty easy to figure out which harness is appropriate. Okay. So as we go through the different parts here, so again, this is our instruction manual on how to attach this to the stretcher. These are our stretcher straps. These are going to secure the harness to the stretcher. It's very, very simple. You put it around the frame of the stretcher, push this in, pull these out, and the stretcher will sit right here and it'll attach just like that. Okay. And then we have our harness here. So harness is pretty simple. We're going to demonstrate how to assemble it and how to secure your patient in there, but it's just a standard car seat configuration. Okay. This is a headrest for small infants or young infants that maybe don't have as much head control and neck control. If they need a little bit of padding, you can use it. You don't have to use it on older kids or on older infants. Okay? So to demonstrate how we put our patient in, I've got our baby here. When we line this up, this is going to go underneath our harness against the stretcher, and what we want to do is we want to line this gray portion, the top of this gray portion here, up with the bottom of the blue pad. Okay, so that would be how you would secure it. If you're not using that, then all we do is we place the baby or the child against the harness. We pull this pad up with the buckle. We bring the shoulder straps down. And then we attach our chest strap as well. Make sure with this chest strap that it's in the right spot. It should be right along the nipple line. We want to take all of the slack out that we can. We want to make sure, just like a dog's collar, we want to make sure you can put 2 fingers in there, but otherwise it should be pretty secure and tight. Okay, so now we're going to go over how to secure the harness to the stretcher. Again, we're going to use these seatbelt straps, pretty easy. Remember that with any restraint, you never go to anything plastic or anything movable. We always want to make sure it's to a sturdy part of the frame. So this bottom anchor is going to be right to the inside of the second handrail guard. We're going to just come on the inside, push it through, and it secures just like that. For an infant, if you're using the gray, the top strap is probably going to go right to the inside of this first bar. However, if you're using the red or the blue, if you have a larger child, you may have to adjust where those straps are. The most important thing is that when you connect it to the harness, that the straps are not at an angle. We need them to be parallel, or we need them to be horizontal. So I'm going to attach this one. Pull my strap out. One other thing, these straps are vinyl. They are not cloth, and so they are pretty stiff. You may have to use a little bit of elbow grease to get them adjusted. Remember that the restraints for your patient are also that vinyl strap, and so be gentle when you're adjusting it on your actual patient. So now we're going to attach the harness to our stretcher. So all we're going to do is take our harness, we're going to lay it down here, just buckle it in like a regular seat belt. Okay, get our straps ready, kind of adjusted, ready to go. And now we'll take our patient and place our patient in the harness. So place our patient just like that. Bring the pad up here, the buckle here, buckle here. Tighten what we need to tighten. And then we'll adjust our chest strap as needed. It's obviously going to fit a little bit better on an actual baby, but that's how your patient should be restrained. The last step that you're going to do is you're now going, with your partner, you're now going to tighten these seatbelt straps from the stretcher. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to raise gently up on this black tab, take all the slack out. Okay, last one. We want to get this as tight as we can so that the child is secured to the stretcher. And we can set them up for comfort. And that's our new restraint system. So again, this works great if you need access, if you need to do interventions and treat your patient, and maybe the car seat is not going to be really conducive for the treatments that you need. If you have any questions, feel free to grab me on shift or email me at mbracken.wendoverambulance@gmail.com. In order to get credit for this training, you're going to need to come up here, practice attaching this, and either send me a video or send me pictures of you practicing and attaching the harness to the stretcher. Great. Happy training, guys.